Hello, everyone, and welcome to another wonderful episode of Tony Talks. Altadena Talks.
Woo!
I was trying to be, I was trying to be serious.
Yeah, and it's not
And
it's not good. It's not
it's not
fitting.
good. Yeah, it's
It
not
was making me nervous when you got serious. I had to look at the screen for a second, like, wait a minute,
good. Is
is
this guy
something going
really
on?
good? Is this the man who wrecked a buffet at the Altadena Club?
Exactly.
I am one of your co-hosts, Brian Bacchus, and to left, my
I
left,
I am Jamal Smith. I'm gonna point this way. I'm pointing to my right,
right, which
and I
is
guess that
true.
is correct.
Yes,
Yeah,
you're
according to
right.
the screen. Yeah,
Yeah, we can't go by what the screen says. It lies.
right. So, season 4, episode 166. Today is our way back Wednesday, wild Wednesday, wacky Wednesday, whatever kind of Wednesday you want to call it. We are actually going to talk about what are we talking about? Peanuts characters and Charlie Browns, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking about some Charlie Brown. He's a clown.
But
That was a song.
before we do anything, we have to do our normal. Guess
Oh
what
yeah,
day it
that's right.
is? The
I'm,
twerking camel.
I'm surprised Marcus ain't on here reminding you.
Well, I try to anticipate that it is Wednesday. I didn't want to be slacking. I didn't want him to say anything. Shout out to Keith Pittman who just called. I will call you back at the end of the show. It's good to hear from you. But I'll find out what you're talking about soon.
Or he can text you.
Or you can text me. Yeah. I think I did that. I think he will. But so yeah, we're gonna talk about the Peanuts characters, the Charlie Brown cartoons. I have a list of 60 characters. Me and B were just talking about it before the show. Had no idea there were that many characters. Um,
I guess
and
he had to have a whole town behind him, right?
yeah, that's right.
I want to
All
know
right.
why Franklin's parents never was around. I mean, his siblings never came through.
Well, only one melanated character per show.
Well, we do have
Apparently.
some surprising history about how Franklin even got on the show.
Oh yeah. So let's
So
get yeah. So
let's
before
talk
we get to
about that.
that, we're gonna get to some fun stuff. And you're welcome, Marcus, for the camel love.
Give me
Just
that
thinking about
camel
you.
love. Give me
I gotta
that
put some
camel
sound
love.
effects to that so that it'll actually be kind of even more fun.
Gonna give me that camel love. Give me that camel love.
Goofball. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do the slides. There are significantly more slides from yesterday, as there usually is. Later on into the week we go, and we will be talking about We Out Here Market. So be prepared. B, you got to do your
I'm gonna
signature.
go up there too. I need some vegetables. I want to make a nice salad today.
I know I need to get some myself. So here we go with the presentation, slides, and all that good stuff. Ooh, yeah. That was mysterious. All right. So the Altadena Community Center is acting as a survivor support location. This is at 730 East Altadena Drive in Altadena. Some of the services that are up there are FEMA, SBA, DCBA, Treasurer and Tax Collector, as well as the Assessor's Office. They're available Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And if you have some questions, you can definitely reach out 626-398-6174.
Did you start the Instagrams?
Great question. Great question. And you know the answer?
I
No.
Because I don't see anything.
Here we go. Go live. Hold on. That's live. Let me check this one. Go live.
See,
Mine
what
is
we're
live.
doing, people, is we're cross-training each other. So sometimes he does it. Sometimes I'll probably be doing the slides. So if I do the slides, you better watch out. It might take an hour.
You said it might take an hour. I got your face on the screen now.
Yeah, it might take an hour to do the slides. I'm not used to doing slides.
So part of what we do, everything else starts automatically. Like we do Facebook and we do YouTube, it's fine. You just select it, and when we go live, it goes live. But Instagram, it requires us to manually, number one, we got to put a special key in, and then once we start the live, we have to then click a button for it to manually go live again. So every time I do it, I set everything up right. I just forget to go back and do the manual live button. So anyway, we return back to this, to our regularly scheduled program. I am now on the LA County One Stop Permit Center. This is located at 464 West Woodbury Road, Suite 210. Hopefully all those who are ready for this stage of the process utilize this. They're available for walk-in hours Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30. You can set up rebuild consultation appointments. Those are available Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m., as well as Saturdays, 8 a.m. to noon. You can also set up an appointment with Southern California Edison Planner. This is available Mondays and Wednesdays from 8 a.m. to noon. But you do have to go to the website, recovery.laccounty.gov/rebuilding/1-stop-permit-centers, and then click the button for scheduling the appointment. Next, we'll discuss the folks at the county. They are actually waiving or refunding permit fees for homeowners rebuilding after the Eaton and Palisades fires. So basically, if you're a homeowner who has already paid your permit fees, you can have them refunded. Or if you are a homeowner who has yet to pay those fees, you can have those fees waived. Now, in order to qualify, though, you must demonstrate that you both owned and lived in the property prior to January 7th, 2025. And then there are certain projects that are eligible for this, and one is a replacement of your single-family home destroyed by the fires, and that does include accessory structures such as garages, ADUs, pools, and etc. What also qualifies as a standalone ADU for temporary occupancy during the rebuilding phase. Unfortunately, commercial properties, rentals, multifamily, or temporary housing projects, in addition to those properties that are not damaged by the fires, are not eligible for the fee waiver or refund.
Can you check the Instagram on Altadena Talks? I don't see it.
Yep.
I see yours.
Hold on, let me check again. Let me do this.
Nothing showing up. Sorry, people. We like for you to be able to see us on all channels, so we get a little freaked out when it doesn't show up. And if we don't see it, you can't see it. So,
hold on, bro.
Bear with us.
All right, I'm gonna try it again.
Or I can try. You can go ahead and go. Just cancel yours. I'll do it on this side. Sorry, guys. We want to make sure we're reaching you on every channel possible. I see yours, Jamal. I got yours up there. So
let me delete this one. How do I delete it?
Just click on it and hit remove.
Oh, there we go.
And then I will see. Okay, good. Okay, go ahead and continue. I'll take over that.
All right, cool. Here we go. As Brian does that, let me go back here. We are now. Okay, did the eligible properties. Okay, so now we're back to how do you actually get the refund or the waiver? There's a form you have to fill out, and in order to get the form, you do have to scan the QR code that you see on the screen, or you can go to recovery.laccounty.gov/fee-waivers-and-refunds. And this is an online form, meaning you can fill it out online. And once you complete it, you can actually save it and then attach it to an email and send that to recovery@planning.lacounty.gov, or you can print it and you can walk it into one of the offices. And fortunately, you only need one form that covers all departments, and there's no need to submit multiple times or to multiple agencies. We still have the CalAssist Mortgage Fund. I'm sure quite a few people are applying for this. This gives you mortgage relief. It's 3 months of mortgage payments up to a maximum of $20,000. The funds never have to be repaid, and it's free to apply. This is a grant that is paid directly to the mortgage servicer if you actually do qualify and receive it. Now, if you do want to apply, you do need to be prepared to provide your mortgage statement, bank statements, utility bills, homeowners insurance or FEMA claim, in addition to your proof of income. In addition, for eligibility requirements, you do have to meet the combined income limits of $140,700. You also have to have had your primary residence destroyed or considered uninhabitable due to a qualified disaster from the 1st of January, 2023 through the 8th of January, 2025. And obviously the Eaton and or Palisades fire definitely qualifies. You also have to have owned or occupied the home with up to 4 units on the property. So to actually apply, you want to go to the website, calassistmortgagefund.org. Once you're on that page, there is a button at the top that says apply. You go ahead and click on that and then go ahead and follow the steps. If you have questions about those steps, you can actually get help over the phone by calling 1-800-501-0019. Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. However, you can also go to either the Altadena Community Center, again, 730 East Altadena Drive if you're local, or you can go, if you're in the LA area, to the One Stop Rebuilding Center at 1828 Sawtelle Boulevard in LA to get some in-person CalAssist Mortgage Fund application help. So the folks at Neighborhood Housing Services are providing that in-person help from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. So go ahead and check that out if you need it. So every Monday and Tuesday, Project Passion in conjunction with Harambe are providing the Harambe Freedom Store. This is from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Harambe, which is 1609 Navarro Street in Pasadena. Some of the items you can get are, they vary from toiletries to home essentials and much more. In order to go, though, you must register. And it is for the Eaton Fire survivors. So when you register, you can scan the QR code, or you can go to the website, tinyurl.com/Harambe Freedom Store. And again, there is the free medical and mental health clinic. It's at the Eaton Health Village. They're partnering with the LA County Department of Mental Health and several other community organizations to provide free medical and mental health care. The services include medical consultations, medical refills, mental health services, and case management. Dental and vision care are a monthly feature. So for the normal items, they're available Mondays and Wednesdays, 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. at 1280 East Washington Boulevard in Pasadena. They do accept walk-ins, or you can just come by to schedule an appointment in person, or you can call 951-595-7032 for questions or to set up an appointment. As we've mentioned before, LA Fire Justice actually has several ongoing events weekly. They have on Thursday mornings from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. at their LA Fire Justice office, which is 221 East Walnut Street, Suite 100. They have coffee chats. This is where individuals can come talk to the legal folks there and discuss what's going on with their personal situation in regards to dealing with the Eaton fire. And then the same thing for businesses happens the same day. However, it's later in the afternoon from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. at Pinocchio's Pizza, which is at 1449 North Lake Avenue in Pasadena. And then monthly, So basically, on the first Monday of every month, from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., they have Mental Health Monday. It's at their offices again, 221 East Walnut Street, Suite 100. I believe the next flyer is going to give more details on the next one of these Mental Health Mondays, which is next Monday. Yes. So September 8th is the actual first Monday of September. So from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. at 221 East Walnut Street, Suite 100. Join LA Fire Justice at the Mental Health Monday. The topic this month is tending to the invisible wound, coping with grief, loss, and the pain of unresolved endings, processing the loss of homes, memories, and disrupted routines. The featured speaker is Saba Haroni Laurie, who's a licensed marriage and family therapist. She's board certified art therapist as well. Now, in order, you can actually go to their website, lafirejustice.com, go to the events section, and you can register. I've also shared this event on our group page in Facebook. This is actually a really good thing that I want to kind of stay here for a moment because I actually talked to a friend of mine who is from Pasadena. Brian and I talked to her a couple days ago, and one of the things that she's emphasized, and it's something we've talked about numerous times as well, is really taking care of your mental health. Because no matter how over this or prepared or strong you may think you are, for those who actually lost their homes and all your memories and all this kind of stuff, you gotta go someplace to get some assistance with get some sort of therapy, someone you can talk to, because it's bigger than you think. I know I did talk to Marcus, who's a long time participant of the LA Altadena Talk show and family of mine, and he did share a couple weeks ago that he still woke up um, from his sleep with a nightmare, and he's in a safe place. This place, is great. He's there long term. 7.5 months or almost 8 months away from the fires, but he still has trauma that he's dealing with, and the kids probably are to some degree. So make sure you take care of your mental health. Utilize this if you want. Get some other resources, but just really stay on that. Do you want to say anything about that, B, or are you good?
Yeah, I go through that sometimes. I haven't had the nightmares. It's the part where I wake up and I realize I'm in a strange place. I'm in a weird thing. I'm in a situation. I'm like, where's my stuff?
Yeah.
I do go through that. And it's bad because it's not normal. And just dealing with the transition of everything, losing your stuff, fighting with insurance, fighting with FEMA, trying to find your bearings, still not having any clothing. I got invited to an all-white party Sunday, and I wore all black because I don't have all white.
I know.
I'm not going to buy any clothes. I'm not going to buy any clothes. I'm sorry. I'm not buying nothing for this year. I don't have anywhere to go where I need to buy any clothes. I'll just wear what I got, accept it or not. Don't invite me. If I'm not succumbing to your theme, don't invite me. Because if you don't understand the situation and you still tripping off that, I can't wait till it happens to you. If you say that.
Well, I think this flyer says it all. It's an invisible wound, right? People can't see it. Even you can't actually see it, but you're feeling it. And it rears its ugly head, I'm sure, at the most inopportune times. I'm sure it comes when you least expect it. Yeah. And the frequency, oh my gosh. I mean, I can only imagine. I feel for everybody that went through this. This is ridiculous.
You know what it is? It's
You're welcome, Marcus.
It's having to drive out here every day from Santa Clarita when I could have just been at home up the hill, 3 miles away. Having to get into these discussions about coming back home late when I'm trying to get everything I can crammed into the hours that I'm here.
Yeah.
getting here late in the morning when I know I want to be here at 7, but I get here at 9:30. So I'm just it's a big adjustment. That's what I'm really going through is the adjustment of it all, not necessarily the trauma. Is we've been through the trauma. Remember, there's 5 stages of trauma. We've been through the shock, the grief, all that. Now we're at the point of what does the future hold? You know, what is when I say future, I mean the next day. I'm not talking about exactly. That's what I was talking about, Marcus. I can't get into a routine because there is no routine to get into. I used to be a workaholic at my house. And every 2 hours or so, or 3, I go up to the Rancho bar and just sit down and smoke cigarettes. I don't really drink like that. But just to go up there to see other people because I work by myself. You know, I'm always by myself. So to now be in a strange community where it doesn't feel like a community, it feels like a dorm, dorm town where you don't know anybody, but you see them every day. You still don't know them. It's not like here. I've known these people for decades and there was no big deal. Now it's like I'm fighting with neighbors, come banging on the door, ask me why I'm putting certain trash cans in front of the mailbox. I'm like, do you know I will choke you at this point in my life? I'm like, don't come ringing the doorbell 15 times because I will reach out there and ring your doorbell. I'm this close from snapping on occasions, right. But I have to control my demeanor because I'm in a foreign land, so to speak. I don't know these people. I don't know how they are. Yeah. I don't know what they're doing or why they are like they are, but I'm this close. So if somebody significant in my life is watching this, I'm this close. That's why sometimes I'm a little snappy. Sometimes I'm a little impatient. Sometimes I'm a little unorthodox. And that's because I'm out of my element, for lack of a better description. I'm out of my element. And when you're out of your element, it's like throwing a snail in salt.
It's all bad.
It's all bad.
No, I got you. All right. Well, I'm going to move on. And, as I had indicated and as Brian has talked about as well, get some help. Whether you think you need it or not, get somebody to talk to, get this stuff off your chest, because I believe if you're not doing that now, it's building up and it is affecting you whether you know it or not. So anyway, please take heed. So, as usual, Juicy Little Finds Thrift Store presents We Out Here. It's the We Out Here Market. It's every Wednesday from 12 to 3. It's at the world famous Fair Oaks Burger at 2560 North Lake Avenue in Altadena. Remember, you must provide proof of your Altadena residency. So bring your ID, bring a bill or something like that to prove that that's where you're from, so you can actually get that. Some of the items that are there, if you weren't aware, it's free farmers. Everything that I'm going to mention is free. So the farmers market, vegan hot meals, groceries, hygiene products, thrift store pop-up, legal advice, love and prayers, and there is much, much more. If you're interested in additional information such as partnering or donating or something along those lines, please reach out to or go to the website juicylittle.org. All right. I think Brian's going to shoot up there afterwards today to get some nice fruits and or vegetables.
I am, and then I'm going to go buy a refrigerator so I can put the stuff in.
Over here.
Because, I ain't got time to be playing with these people.
Got you. No, that's beautiful. 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 So the folks are providing air purifiers again. So the air purifier distribution is today from 8 a.m. to noon, 2150 Glen Rose Avenue. You still have about an hour and 6 minutes if you're interested in getting one. It's 2 purifiers per address. You must have your ID or your proof of address, and it's for the folks from Altadena, Pasadena, Sierra Madre. They've been doing this for quite a while. We thank you, and I hope you continue as long as you have the purifiers. Now, The Hollywood Food Coalition is going to continue the community food distribution. This is we've had a couple flyers for the previous couple months. Now they're just going to keep doing it, and they have multiple months or multiple dates covering multiple months now. So supplies are limited, first come, first serve. As I've indicated before, each of the other events they ran out rather quickly. So the next one is today, from September 3rd. The following one will be the 17th. There's 3 in October. There's 2 in November, 1 in December. This is from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. So you got in about 5 minutes, you got an hour to do it. It's at the main library parking lot in Altadena, 600 Mariposa Street. And if you can, please bring your own extra bags. It's another location to go ahead and take care and get some food if you need it. So go ahead and check this out. Now, there's a virtual town hall about soil remediation. There are some updates related to the Eaton and Palisades fires. Get your questions ready. You can sign up at growrealorganic.com. They're going to be discussing soil testing updates, meaning the results, disinterest and disinformation, time to start the work, the minimums and maximums to do, the risk of not remediating, and working down the cost issue. It's today, beginning at 7 p.m. And again, sign up at growrealorganic.com. The folks at Rebuild Altadena, in conjunction with Fair Oaks Burger, is going to, starting tomorrow, provide a pop-up every Thursday called Rebuilding Thursdays. And again, it's at Fair Oaks Burger, 2560 Fair Oaks Avenue in Altadena. It's going to be from 5 to 7. So it's going to be about, neighbors helping neighbors every Thursday in September learn how to save the most possible, all while supporting local businesses as we rebuild Altadena. There's also a pop-up event this Saturday, 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. at Fair Oaks Burger. Again, it's kick off your post-back-to-school weekend the right way with your little retail therapy and your friends at Sideca. Check out the cruisers from the guys at Cars and Coffee, Not EV. Meet the team from Genesis Builders, Rebuilding Altadena, and pick up your favorite Altadena swag from us. So again, it's Saturday from 9 to 11:30 at Fair Oaks Burger.
So, I did a video that I'm just finishing from Saturday and Sunday where I went up there and walked through. I didn't get a chance to interview the owner, but I did walk through. They are up and running. It's very clean in there. Also, the restaurant that used to be Bernie's is now called Betsy's. It's back open next door.
You're talking about by Rite Aid?
No. On Mariposa Junction. Right there, Mariposa and Lake.
Oh, okay.
I mean, because it's saying retail therapy with your friends at Civica. So I'm talking about Civica.
Got you. I just thought you were talking about this particular event because it's at Fair Oaks Burger, but I got you. I understand now.
Yeah.
Carry on.
So yeah, I'll probably be shooting that video up sometime between today and tomorrow. That video is actually episode 164. So if you notice, if you're looking at our numbers, it's skipped. Don't worry, it'll be there. Just I'm not using my computer. I'm using a foreign computer that I don't know anything about. So
he should be back on his computer today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
Later today or tomorrow, which is a good thing.
I like this computer because it seems to be clearer than mine.
Yeah.
We out here. That's right. We out here.
Altadena Design Works for survivors and from survivors is providing the unveiling of their community resource center. It's going to be Saturday. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. This is located at 409 Woodbury Road in Altadena. They will have a special guest speaker, Dr. Helena Hansen, who's a MD, PhD, professor and interim chair of psychiatry and biobehavioral sciences at the David Geffen School of Medicine at UCLA. So definitely check out this unveiling this Saturday.
Between UCLA and USC,
they rock.
They got a lot of celebrity record label people having things named after them.
Oh, got you. Um, Here Lay a Home exhibition is continuing to be available at the Armory Center for the Arts, located at 145 North Raymond Avenue in Pasadena. The gallery hours are Friday from 2 to 6 p.m., Saturday and Sunday 1 to 5, and they're available for appointment only on Thursdays. So the folks at Neighborhood Housing Services and Restore the Legacy LA Coalition are having a series of rebuild and recovery workshops. The first couple will be at First Church of Nazarene. First one will be this Saturday, September 6th. The next one will be October 4th. It'll be from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 37 East Sierra Madre Boulevard in Pasadena. Then on December 13th, also from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., there will be another event at Pasadena Presbyterian Church, which is located at 585 East Colorado Boulevard in Pasadena. Then the Center of Hope, which is at 9550 Crenshaw Boulevard in Inglewood, will be providing the Legacy Summit from 10 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Saturday, November 1st. This will include both the rebuild and recovery workshops, but they will be discussing interim housing support, low-cost construction project management, technical support to select a general contractor or architect, mission-driven real estate services for whether you want to buy, sell, or rebuild, as well as estate planning, legal services at no charge. In order to set this up, you would want to go to nhslacounty.com and go to the event section to sign up. And that's what we have so far for today. Let me take these out, bring us back. And that's the serious stuff at this point. Now we can get kind of not silly, but have some fun. You know what I mean? So what I had mentioned earlier, I already gave the secret away, but I should have asked how many characters. I don't even know if this is all the characters, but we have a document that shows 60 characters for the Peanuts cartoon or comic strip series or whatever you want to call it. And a lot of these I had no idea about. You want me to share it?
Why not?
Peanuts way back.
Since we get dinged from utilizing the music and all the stuff from YouTube, I'm going to be the music in the background, and Jamal will be doing the narration.
You try to create something similar to that, huh? Okay. Yeah, this is
wait. I'm just playing.
I do like that part.
I know. That's
you know what
part.
They came up with an album. It was the anniversary. It was either the birthday of Charlie Brown or the anniversary of Charlie Brown. And it was a really good album. I'm sorry.
No, I like the Star Wars Disco album by Miko.
I'm not familiar with that one.
Oh, that's funny.
So, as we know, you're going to talk about the actual cartoons because you got to get a list of those because we got to ask folks what their favorite cartoon was from the Peanuts show.
Well, my favorite character of all time was not even human. He was a dog called Snoopy.
Oh yeah, Snoopy.
I mean,
by far.
Several characters. He was in his own world. He didn't need to be bothered. Charlie Brown always came out to him for advice. He never said a word, and he goes, "It's good talking to you." Between the dog not speaking and the teacher being, you can understand her anyway.
And you could never see the face. You only saw like
the dress.
Yeah, it was funny.
Well, that was on every cartoon, even on Tom and Jerry when they had the black lady. She always had the dress and the slippers, and the voice. That's it.
And a rolling pin.
Right.
Trying to whoop up on Tom.
That's a child of animal abuse.
Right. But anyhow, for now, We're just gonna go through some of the characters. We obviously know Charlie Brown. We know Patty. I don't know who the hell Shermie is. I never remembered Shermie. Then, of course, Snoopy. I remember Violet and Schroeder. Lucy, of course. Linus and Pigpen.
Dirty boy.
Right. Charlotte Braun.
I don't know. I
Remember her?
think these are probably characters that Charles Schultz grew up with, and then he made this list, and it was hidden from everyone until he left this earth, and now he's exposing all these people that he really patterned this whole thing after. That's what I think.
Wouldn't it be crazy if he actually had like Charlie Brown and then next to him was the person that he scheduled it by
It
or
looks
created
just
it
like
for?
him.
Right. So then we have Sally and Frida. I remember them. Farron the cat, and then 5, 3, and 4.
I don't know. I think they just made up something to put there. They couldn't think of a name.
Yeah, that's great.
Because 3 and 4 look like Peppermint Patty on the same row.
They do.
But they don't have freckles.
Yeah, they're facing the other
But
way.
the way the eyebrows are drawn are hilarious. They're so high.
Yeah,
That's
that's crazy.
funny.
I don't
Woodstock
remember.
was a character.
Oh, I love Woodstock. Woodstock and Snoopy. Those two were like Mutt and Jeff. Those were like best of friends.
Now, what is Woodstock?
A canary?
Is that what he is?
I think he's a canary.
He looks like prehistoric bird from back in the day.
Let's see. Let's look it up.
Ah,
Let's see.
why
What?
Shirley and Ciara or Clara and Marcy look like they were related. You know, Charles Schultz introduced different people in a subtle way because everybody knew that Peppermint Patty was a tomboy.
Yeah, that's what yeah, tomboy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and was always hanging out with Marcy.
Yeah.
Marcy was on the spectrum of tomboy because she didn't know what to do. She always called Peppermint Patty sir. I think he was trying to tell you how to accept people, but in subtle ways.
What's the thing I want to say here? Hold on.
That's what I think. I think that's how Charles Schultz dealt with society. Exactly. Dealt with society. You need the audio message. That's what you need when it pops up.
Message.
Keenan looked like he got a helmet on.
Right. Yeah, I think he was trying to send a message.
And you know what people don't know is that Franklin was inspired by, if I'm not mistaken, and you could probably look this up, by Martin Luther King's death. And he wanted to bring about a character that would bring peace and harmony within the all-white regime of how he had drawn it up. And some of the the newspapers didn't want to add it to the collection. And he told them straight out, if you don't include this character, I will not write for your newspaper. You will never see my cartoons. And he got his way. Here we are today.
Huh.
All of a sudden, Snoopy had Spike and Bell's son. So this must have been the cousins that came to visit, because Spike looked like, he's like the Latino Snoopy.
Right. Hold on. There's creative shows like
Not Poochie.
Yeah, some of these characters are crazy. Poochie.
That doesn't even make sense. And then I'm over here hanging out with Poochie and Clara and Belle's son.
Right. So going back to Franklin, though, he was the second character of color, and he did come out shortly after the assassination of Martin Luther King Jr. It wasn't because, but it also, well, in a way, it was because he was trying to bring some peace. But
Right.
then Jose was the first character of color. He was Mexican,
And where's
Mexican
Jose
American,
at on this list?
right here, right below the cat.
He's got a last name.
Jose Peterson. He was Mexican American.
Yeah, I was gonna say. That's like when Asian people say, "My name is Yang Wang Ting, but call me Dan." I'm like, no, I'm not calling you Dan, bro.
They want to be called by their American
just
name.
Tell me how your name is pronounced, and I will say it that way. I'm not. My name is Brian. Don't call me Blackie Boy, because that's how you describe me.
They're trying to make it easy on us because they know it's hard to say their names.
Well, that's what we're about in America. It's the melting pot. Learn other people's cultures and accept it.
Right.
Everything is not your way.
So what's up with Milo? Is Milo dirty, or is he supposed to be black too, or color?
I don't know. I don't know what that, because if you go up one or two, who is that character right there? That's Franklin, and is he supposed to be black? Because that's how he shaded Franklin. That's how you show color, right?
Yeah. So I'm guessing that's the case.
So Milo was probably Italian or something. Who knows?
And then Molly Volley.
Molly.
That's I knew you were gonna say that. As soon as I said it, that's what I was thinking.
Molly.
Eudora, Crybaby Booby.
Where's that at?
Right here.
Oh, well,
that looks like
Charlie Brown when he goes arg.
Looks like Sally.
Yeah.
Isn't that Charlie Brown's sister?
The hair is more feathered. Ruby had that perm.
That's funny. Said Ruby had the perm. Yeah.
Look at Bad. Is that Bad Call Benny?
Bad Call Benny.
Yeah.
He's a tennis player.
And couldn't play
like David, McEnroe. Remember how McEnroe used to always argue?
He got the inspiration too.
Yeah. Joe Rich Kid. He got that look like, yes, I have loads of cash.
Beneath me, I'm sorry. You guys don't have any Grey Poupon, I'm not interested, okay? I like Harold Angel. He was cool. He had the little Andy cap on. And Lydia had she had the little pompadour bouffant in the back.
Oh, right.
It's so funny because all these characters are 60s based, 50s and 60s based.
Maynard.
Look at Olaf.
I know. Olaf. Crazy.
And
he looks like he about
that's Snoopy's father's homeboy right next to him.
Oh, yeah.
He had drawn all these characters and really didn't incorporate too many of them.
Or they may have just been in the classroom. We just didn't know because they didn't integrate or interact with them.
I'm not gonna mess with Joe Agate. He looked like he'd do something to you.
Yeah, he got that mean look right there.
Yeah, I got my eye on you, Naomi. She's like, I'm just trying to be an artist.
What's up with Ryan's hair, man?
Hey, that's the emo goth look from back in the day.
But look at Andy right here. It's like you got static electricity going on.
Snoopy's uncle.
Yeah, that's the end of it right there.
Oh,
yeah, that's 60 characters though, man. I didn't I'm so
right. Sorry. I mean, we learned something new today. I'm at to investigate to find out where we can find those books. I bet you they're hidden somewhere.
Oh, I got the family tree. How about that?
Oh, we going in.
All right, let me find that. Move. And then find some movies, Mike. Because I like, what is it, The Great Pumpkin?
You know we can't show that. Every time we show stuff, they always ding us.
We can show images, right?
We can show them.
So let's see. This is the family tree. Come on. Don't you love technology?
just so you guys know that this is our fun day that we do stuff. We're not serious. That's why it's the hump day. So we don't mind if you're not tuning in on Wednesday. But if you are, you're in for a treat because we always find something funny to put up. And your comments are welcome if you have any ideas on how you want our way back Wednesdays to go, because you are the audience. And we also want to let you guys know that we're interested in you telling your story on our show. So we're about to expand to bigger markets, and we're going to have crazy audiences, and we need your voices to be heard. Altadena needs to rise up and speak up.
What he said. I love saying that.
Stay strong.
That's right. So this family tree, I'm going to start with Charlie Brown here in the middle. Charlie Brown is the older brother of Sally, if we move to the right. And Sally has a crush on Linus as we move to the right. Now, Linus has a younger brother called Rerun, if you look above Linus. And Linus is the younger brother of Lucy. So I didn't know there were 3 people in that family, or 3 kids in that family.
And Linus took Rerun's blanket.
Is that what it was?
Look at him.
Right.
He's the younger one.
And as we know, Lucy has a crush on Schroeder. He's always laying on his piano while he plays. And then, so we go back to Charlie Brown, go up and to the right. Snoopy is Charlie Brown's dog, and Woodstock is Snoopy's best friend. Going again back to Charlie Brown, if you go to the left, Peppermint Patty has a crush on Charlie Brown. That was always pretty interesting. I wouldn't, I don't know about that. They have Chuck. Yeah, Chuck. Hey, Chuck. And they have Franklin just attending the same class as all of them. Now, Peppermint Patty likes to dance with Pigpen. Is best friends to Marcy.
She like them dirty boys.
And Marcy has a crush on Charlie Brown too? I didn't remember that.
Maybe that's why she's always calling Peppermint Patty sir. Throw salt.
Stupid. Maybe. And of course,
Sorry,
Charlie Brown
sir.
has a crush on the little redhead girl. I don't know why they didn't put a picture of her.
I do that to irritate people in their comments when they're talking smack. And it's a guy.
Sorry.
And I'll say, I'm so sorry, ma'am.
You know, folks don't like ma'am.
That's so funny.
Let me see. List of Snoopy characters. Boy, man.
I'm still laughing at that when people get mad. It's okay, ma'am. We heard you. I'm not a ma'am, I'm a guy. Okay, okay, miss. I'll do that to you in real life. Hey, man, you jumped away. Oh, sorry, ma'am. Didn't see you there. What do you mean I'm a guy? I'm just trying to make sure I'm doing the LGBT thing right. Don't get mad at me because you look like somebody else. I don't know. You should be more specific.
Right. These I always enjoyed when Snoopy went off and did his own little subsection of the show. When he went off and he fought the Red Baron.
He was called the Worldwide Flying Ace.
Yeah. That was awesome.
That doghouse was everything.
It was everything. It was everything.
invisible handles.
Geez.
Now there's just some glands, boy, back here, boy. You're like, ooh. They have
All
a
right.
song. Oh, I'm back on camera. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, he just now there. You guys remember these? Well, I will pick up the green one.
Right. Oh yeah, I remember those.
Banana.
Yep.
I got all kinds of little goodies in here. Look.
Damn, where'd that come from?
PHS's reunion.
Oh
I
yeah.
wanted to hung out because, you know, before we went to high school, I went to school with mostly everybody that went to every high school.
Mm-hmm.
And primary, elementary, and junior high. So I knew a majority of the people that went to Pasadena High School because I was supposed to go to Pasadena High School. But my parents moved to moved to Altadena, and I ended up going to Muir, which I love Muir, but in fact, I'll tell you a story about how I wanted to go to Muir anyway.
Mm-hmm.
In 8th grade, we went to the turkey tussle. I sat on PHS side because all my friends were relatives of people with the PHS and everything.
Right.
I saw the drum corps. I told my friends, I'm going to that school over there.
It was a
No,
wrap.
you're not. No, you're not. You're not going to that school, man. You're going to PHS, man. That's our rival. I said, does PHS have a drum corps? They go, no. We got a band. I said, that's not the same. That's not the same. So there was no hope for me to go to PHS until a miraculous thing happened. My father met David Davis, who owned the Dutch Oven Bakery. And David owned a few houses. And David and my dad were really good friends. And so my dad was like, David was like, Roger, why don't you get out those apartments and come rent this house I got in the back? And we did. And oh boy, I must have cried for 2 days. And my mother was like, why are you crying? I said, Mom, I don't have to worry about getting beat up anymore. I don't have to worry about not having a place to keep my bike. I got a yard. I have a dog. I can cut yards and make money. Do you not understand the veil that has been lifted from over me? Life was never the same after that. I did exactly all that stuff I just told y'all. I got a dog. I cut yards. I bought my first car, cutting yards. Everybody used to call me lawnmower man. Oh, look at here, because you got to remember, I'm moving up to Altadena. I'm renting. Well, our family's renting. Most of the people that live up there, their families own their homes already and everything. And there's nothing I could really do about that. So they bagged on me. Look at him pushing that lawnmower. What you making, $5 a yard? I would offer to have someone to come help me do some of the bigger yards. I ain't cutting the yards, man.
Get a piece of this cheese.
What I look like cutting the yards. Then I got a bike. That was my first major purchase. Then I would pull the lawnmower on the bike. Oh, look at him, got the lawnmower on the bike and everything. And then next thing you know,
you got a car.
No, not yet.
Oh,
I
not
got
yet.
a wagon because now I got what do you call it? Then I got a wagon to put my edgers and my hedge clippers and trimmers and stuff in because I'm trying to get a little better, bigger. And I tied the lawnmower to the back of the wagon. And the wagon, remember how you had those little bike racks on the back of your bike where you can put your new backpack?
Mm-hmm.
I had that bungee to the handle on the
wagon. Oh,
yeah, on the wagon. Oh, look at him! Look at he got the train going. Oh yeah, blah blah blah. So First day of school at 10th grade. I got a car. Here comes hey brother, you get that? I said, no, lawnmower man don't take too kindly to people talking smack. I remember everything y'all said.
Right.
And I'm gonna drive by you every day.
Might even honk as you pass.
No, I ain't even looking at you.
Not gonna look at him?
Not at all. I didn't. And they would be mad. Man, why you didn't give us a ride? I said, man, why you just talking about me like you did for the whole year and a half? That's what they would do. You know, kids gonna be kids, but you gotta have a heart of stone, nerves of steel, emotions in check. Because if you didn't know how to bag, you just stay quiet. You didn't let it build up inside of you. You planned your get back. And I've done so many get backs, it's not even funny. When you do me wrong, it's the worst thing you could ever do because I'm the nicest person you ever meet. I've been up with baggers, keep the shirt on my back. But the minute I find out that you're using me, I cut you off so smooth you don't even know it's a cutoff. I just stop answering the calls. I just ignore the messages. I just don't even pay attention to the emails. And so if you're out there and this is happening to you, know that's why. Stop. I don't pull no punches. I don't care. I love my people, but I will block you, cut you off in a minute. Okay, so we're coming up on 3 more minutes before the whole hour. Anybody got any comments out there they would like to? I see Trina has come on. Sam Grakabat, if I said that right. Sam Grakabat. Karen. Oh, I'm missing.
Yeah, I'm gonna just start from the bottom. I'll put them up.
Starting from the bottom, that way here. Starting from the bottom. Oh yeah. Okay, there you go.
This is Samantha.
Oh, okay, Samantha. I'm sorry, I thought it was Sam Grakabat. Trina, welcome to the show. Glad you're here. I hope everything is going well with your rebuild. Yeah, Karen Whitaker, thank you for showing up. I believe Karen Whitaker is CJ Scott's sister, who is the one that does the boxables up at grocery outlet. I see Blissfully Healed join. Thank you very much for joining. And A Snail 83. So I see you guys. Thank you very much. BD Mobile Cigar Lounge. Oh, we're going to have to do an event where the BD Cigar Lounge.
Yeah, we got to check them out for sure.
Yeah, definitely going to have y'all at one of our events, man. I mean, it's a lot of grown folks that come. Air Frank.
That's Frank Beatty. All right, what up, Juju? Thanks for showing up, man. I'm still mad that you made us run laps when we used to play. You used to make us run extra lines. He was the most athletic cat on the court, but he would make us run, man. But anyway, love Juju.
On you, huh?
I love Juju.
Mamita 1987. Thank you very much for joining Altadena Talks. And who else? Oh, Brandon. We didn't mention the thing from Brandon Street today.
Brandon. I'll do it tomorrow.
Brandon.
Because it's for Friday.
Oh, that's why, Brandon. SoCal real estate buyer. Glad she was one of the first ones to join when we actually got the Altadena Talks Instagram up. So
that's all we got for right now.
And if you guys would like to come on the show, we had a vetting process. If you are a business or a builder, if you work for the county, we don't vet you because your job has pretty much vetted you unless you come on here and spout some BS. Then we're going to have to, do you like how we do everybody and just whoop, get off. No, just playing. But yeah, that ends our show. We got 15 seconds, so we're gonna say peace out.
Check your ears, lower your volume. Happy hump day and peace.
Synchronize your